All right, so today I will go to a cafe in Mont Kiara, and it's called Copenhagen Coffee. So true to the Copenhagen spirit, I will bicycle there. And incidentally, I'm also from Copenhagen myself, and the cafe is run by one of my Danish friends. So I told him, I'll definitely visit the cafe and come in the Copenhagen style, which is by bicycle. So in Copenhagen, we have 50% of the residents in Copenhagen, they actually commute to work by bicycle. So that's quite a big percentage, 50%, and the city is rapidly trying to increase that number because Copenhagen is going to be CO2 neutral. I think it's by 2025, so that's quite an ambitious target. And cycling is, of course, has a huge saving compared to driving in terms of energy consumption and CO2 emissions. And what we also found out, there was quite a detailed study done on this in Denmark about 10 years ago, that they found that every time you bicycle 1 kilometer instead of driving 1 kilometer, so if you bicycle 1 kilometer, you save the society about 70 cents, Malaysian cents. So that's about in US dollars, what's that? That's about 20 US dollar cents. But that's 10 years ago. So you can probably add a bit to that. And that now I realize I missed my turn. I was talking too much. That's a good thing about bicycling. You can do a quick rerouting. But anyway, so getting back to saving, let's say in Malaysian ringgit, it's about 1 ringgit per kilometer. So right now I'm cycling, let's say 7 or 8 or let's say 10 kilometers. So by doing this trip, I'm saving the Malaysian society about 10 ringgit compared to if I'd been driving. And the savings primarily comes from health, the improvement of health. Because if you cycle, if you get regular exercise, then you don't get sick so easily. You don't get diabetes. You are much less of a health strain to society. And in terms of Kuala Lumpur, you definitely also help to reduce congestion, which is a big cost. About 1 million hours is wasted every day in traffic in Kuala Lumpur. And in monetary terms, that amounts to about 55 million ringgit every day is wasted from just traffic congestion. So as you can see, if you cycle, you don't contribute to the congestion, or very little. You actually help to ease the congestion. good reason for cycling is, in general, but also to this particular cafe, is that parking is limited. So it just makes it much easier if you arrive by bicycle. No need to worry about parking. So now, during this long introduction, we have already reached the sort of outskirts of Bukit Tungku. Maybe I'll just stop here real quickly, because this is actually a building that we have built. I don't know if you can see it. It's quite an impressive one. This is the I'm into the construction line doing energy efficient buildings, and this building, compared to the one you see here, the neighboring building, saves a lot of energy. Hi. So this is the old building. It's the same client, basically the public works department of Malaysia. So if you look at the energy consumption per square meter, then this new building that we helped to design has cut the energy consumption into half, about half, and that means the operating cost is reduced by 2.4 million ringgit a year, and in US dollars, I guess that's, let's say 2.4, so that's about 700,000 ringgit or something like that. 700,000 US dollars per year. So that's a real good saving. And of course, energy prices in Malaysia are quite low. If you go to my country, Denmark, electricity prices are three to four times higher. In the Philippines, it's also about that. So that would make the savings, of course, 3 to 4 times higher if this building had been built in one of those countries. So a very good payback time, actually. Even with the low energy prices in Malaysia, the payback time is about 3 years. Jalan Tun Ismail, so a long, windy and hilly road in Bukit Tungku. It's Sunday afternoon. Set off at around 1:30 p.m. So that's why it's quite quiet. getting back to the bicycling in Copenhagen, half of the population cycles to work, and this of course includes several of the politicians, members of parliament. So you can see them cycling through the streets. I doubt any member of parliament in Malaysia is cycling to the parliament. Of course, it's not as convenient, but there's also the whole status issue that cycling is seen as low status, poor man's transport. And then you have safety, of course, both from traffic but also just from someone who's out to get you. For this trip I had to study the map a bit, because going to Mont Kiara from Kuala Lumpur is not so easy. I mean, if I think of Mont Kiara, I think of a lot of highways crisscrossing. So for a cyclist it's a bit of a barrier, but this particular road I think is the best one to cross. So now we come up to basically Jalan Duta, which is a fairly big highway, but it should be possible to cross underneath one of the intersections under the highway. But I checked the Kuala Lumpur city bicycle map by Jeffrey Lim and a bunch of volunteers, and it's very useful because it tells you at these intersections from a cyclist perspective, is it passable or not. So in this case, he said, it's stated on the map that I can cross at street level, and that I will have to ride the sidewalk a bit on both sides. So this I will start now. Midtjylland Duta on the right. I'm quite happy to be on a sidewalk. So the section that's coming up is this one. There's actually even a pedestrian crossing as far as I can see. So I'll use that one. Getting sweat into my eyes. This is the National Hockey Stadium, the bus station as well. So let's see. Pedestrian crossing, you can see it's a bit under construction. Seems like I have it's not even working yet. Okay. I can drive with these cars, I hope. Here we go. And then the bicycle map recommended me to take the pedestrian crossing on this side up to the next road. So let's see. So here's a really nasty grill. The sidewalk is good, but the greenery is almost too much. It's so much I can't stay on the sidewalk. Run a little bit along the side here. Okay. Try again. Okay. Duta now. I just have to cross over to the other side at some point. Maybe this is a good time without any cars. Let's see. Okay. Alright, that worked. Let's do a little head start here. So now I'm coming up to Publica, the shopping mall, which is on the right where the tall building is. Bicycle map will be is in the process of being updated. So Jeffrey Lim is printing the second edition. So that's great because a city like Kuala Lumpur, there's so much construction and development. So roads change. The direction you can drive on the roads change. Etc. So this is the Publica shopping mall on the left here. Sorry, on the right. And it has one of the worst parking garages in Malaysia. At least the wayfinding is very difficult. So no wonder a lot of people park on the street. Wink, wink. Probably just want to save money. Quite a common sight everywhere. Super sunny, but it's very hot and humid. Not exactly my kind of climate. In Denmark, our average temperature is 8 degrees. In Malaysia is 27, and very high humidity. Ooh. So this is an interesting sort of decoration of a retaining wall. A bit of coloring. Looks nice. Not so boring. Why not make public infrastructure a bit artistic at the same time when possible? This is the road. I should have taken the map. I think this is the right one. So Mont Kiara is known for many residential towers, as you can see appearing. The right way. So the shopping mall on the right there is Solaris. right way. Actually, the wrong turn I did could have been prevented if they had included a dead-end signboard at the beginning of that street, but they didn't. Anyway, so the Copenhagen Coffee is just across from the Gardens International School. But before that you have the Mont Kiara International School here. So that also shows you have a lot of expats and rich people living here. I can't really, this is not a good way when you drive. Yeah, that's right. Actually, last time I drove here it was horrible because I couldn't turn right here, only left. Okay, let's yeah, hello, no problem. Yeah. Go there right away anyway. So this is much better when you cycle. This huge flyover on top. It's quite funny because the GPS quite often gets confused, thinks you're on the highway, and then you get all kinds of wrong instructions from the GPS. Over here not to scare this woman too much. just on the right up here, so didn't bother to cross the street. So this is the Gardens International School on the left here, and Copenhagen is on the right. Straight ahead, the white building you see here in front. And these people are waiting. Oh, you didn't bicycle. Copenhagen way. Okay, so here you can see the find hygge. So hygge is a Danish word that means to have a cozy time, a good atmosphere, having really a good time, a nice atmosphere both with the people but also the environment itself. So I should have some friends up there, so just pick up the bike. So in Copenhagen we would just park it on the street, but that's not so common here, so my lock is not strong enough for that. And since it's portable, that's nice. So let's see. So here you have the opening doors. Quite interested in my bicycle. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Hi. Yes, the Copenhagen way. Come by bicycle. Am I the first one, Peter?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Hello.
I shouldn't go here first.
Okay. Sure. I brought my towel and everything.
I run into the pool and take a dip in the pool there.
So I'll just cool down a little bit.
Hi.
Hi. You didn't cycle here?
I did.
Yeah?
I've been here for so long that I cool down.
Okay, I can see you've been here a while. Yeah, Peter saw me. He said, "Give that gentleman some ice water immediately." So.
Yeah, we don't even get water, okay?
Yeah, that's true. You're on video. Can you give a pitch for the Copenhagen Coffee?
This is a brookie and it's actually pretty tasty.
Okay, that's good.
It's a brownie cookie. You want to try some?
Is it better than the chocolate cake I baked?
It's different.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, it's different.
You can be a politician.
Yeah. They each have their, unique essence and quality. And this was moist and it was a cake. It sounds like a cookie with the chewiness of a brownie. So it's like, yeah. No, I like both and I want more of both.
Yes.
Just putting it out there. I like more both, right? It's
yes.
chocolate cake.
That's right. Okay, good. I'll end the transmission.